image is how you view yourself or how you see yourself. That's what I have always understood about it. So, for the most part, body image is me looking at myself in the mirror and thinking, am I beautiful? How do I look? Am I skinny? Am I fat?
What about
yes,
you?
it's about the same thing as Mary said. It's the image of your body, so it's mainly physical.
According to you, is there any ideal body image?
I would say the society now imposes the ideal image, a body image, from watching the television and the magazines imposes it very much. For my mind, the ideal body image for each person is whatever is their healthy self. And as you age, it's a different healthy self. So whatever that is within the circumstance, I would say that is the perfect body image for that person.
For me, when I look at body image too, and what's the ideal body image, I think about all the game shows out there or all the reality shows and who's most casted. And usually it's the Caucasian, tall, beautiful woman, you know. And so growing up with that in our society, we look at that and we look at, oh, that's what's beautiful. That's what we see most.
We are all teachers here, isn't it? So, have you ever met any student who has problem accepting how they look? And how have you dealt with such a situation?
I had an incident once where a child was on a swing and she asked somebody to push her on the swing. But when the person went to push her, she goes, "Oh, you're too heavy." And from now on, every time that child was on the swing, she would sit there and try to push herself, but she will not ask anybody else to push her. And I can see automatically that she's thinking about what was said before. And so I pulled her aside and I spoke to her about that, and I told her she's beautiful. But you can still see that the wheels in her head are turning, that, you know, she remembers what that person said about her. And I can see her often, you know, just try to like avoid going on the swing if her friends are there, because she doesn't want to bring that up again. So I've seen it, and that's a child that's 8 years old.
And I think she's more conscious about what her peer thinks about her than you telling her that she's beautiful.
I guess from elementary until high school, what counts is what the others is thinking about themselves, right? They don't really look at each time if their friends think that they are beautiful, they are nice, they are excellent, they will just look at them, even though they are not in shape. They will look at them in the mirror. They will just see what the friends are seeing. So they are out of reality. And talking about that, I have actually one student in grade 8, and it was a girl, and I had one incident also. I saw her crying and I said, "What's going on?" And then she couldn't say anything, and some of her friends said, "Oh, you know what's happened? Some boys from the school, from the classroom, said on Facebook that she was ugly, she didn't have a nice shape, she has to go back in the country, I don't know which country," and they were just putting her down because of the physical aspect. I cannot say that she was the most beautiful girl, but because of her personality, she looks like the most wonderful girl in the whole school, you know. And she had friends, but not enough for her to be accepted. And then I had to stop, and I saw the boys laughing. I had to stop the whole class because one day she wasn't there, and I said, "What's going on?" And they said that she didn't want to come to school. And then I talked to the whole class. I said, "You know what? By your action, whatever you are doing on Facebook, whatever you are saying to her, don't be surprised if she is dying today. Because of what you are doing, you are actually pushing her to commit a suicide." So it's at this point. We have, I think, I don't know if it's in Quebec or Ontario, we have the highest rate of suicide because usually of the body image, perception of yourself. I would say that based on the Bible, beauty was attributed to a specific angel. We know all Lucifer, right? And Lucifer now is not anymore an angel of good, right? He's there to deceive you, to put you down based on his strength. Music and beauty were his strength, right? So he will use at any time these two to disappoint us, to put us down, to make us feel like we are horrible creatures. But as Mary was saying, we have been made based on God's image. So if we are thinking that we are ugly, then we are also agreeing on the fact that God is ugly.
Oh yes, because we are the image of God.
Exactly. So we need to think in that sense too. And my main Bible verse will be as Mary, the creation. When he created Adam and Eve, I will create a man and woman in my image.
And you said they were good.
Yeah, very good.
Wish I could tie you up in my shoes, make you feel I'm pretty too. I was told I was beautiful, but what does that mean to you? Look into the mirror, who's inside there? The one with the long hair. Same old me again today.
Last thing I would say is tell my students sometimes healthy is beautiful. So whatever health stage you're in right now, that's beautiful. Healthy is beautiful.